standing close. She's got some great jewelry for you coming up.
Well, thank you, Tamara, and happy Mother's Day to all of our beautiful mothers. Bless your heart. And we're so thrilled because Jay King is here, and we have the most amazing. I have been waiting for this today's special. I am not kidding you, for over 3 years. Let's take a look at our very best value of the day. When I say years, because I, been working with Jay for many, many years, and Jay took on this project, I said, oh, he goes, Lynn, it's gonna be a 1 in a million to make this happen. Well, it's here today for Mother's Day. Let me take you through your choices real quickly here. First off, you're looking at the finest lapis in the world. This will never ever be repeated. Not even talking about the amazing opportunity just to get this home for $26. It's unheard of, but that is one of your choices. Your other choice, look at first off the color of this turquoise. It's the signature beautiful stone. That's that heavenly well lake that we love so much. It's that high blue, robin's egg blue color. It's spectacular. By the way, that I mentioned all handcrafted, all hand done, all hand faceted, all hand strung, and we are talking days to make just one individual necklace. Then we have one of the most beautiful, and I want to say right now most limited, is our pink tourmaline. And this is the deepest, richest, most beautiful, beautiful tourmaline color. It is the king of all gems, and why not showcase it in the #1 favorite color than that, of course, of natural turquoise. And then lastly, have you ever seen orange coral like this? It's almost, every one of these is like electric. I gotta be honest with you. It's like somebody put a switch on the inside, it glows. It's like neon. I have 600 left for the entire day. So that could end up selling out this afternoon. The HSN price is $199. We're offering this today and today only, $70 savings at $129.98. First off, high five, because I know how long you and your team have been working to make this today's special happen. Was not an easy task. By the way, Jay King, everyone, travels the world looking for those unique mine finds, everything handcrafted. Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers. What a treat. This is the treat of all treats. I don't even know where to begin, Jay, but I'm just going to direct right to the first. Let's talk lapis, if you want.
Okay, well, number one, you have to realize when we took on this project, when we first started doing this, right, and we first decided that we were going to do the Woven Today special, I was really doubtful that we were going to be able to do this, right? These are so labor intensive, it's incredible. It is a new, fresh look. It's a new, actually something new that we've developed is these are all hand woven. When I say hand, I mean they're hand woven one at a time, bead by bead. So it takes an average just from the time that we have the beads cut, and if you think about these beads, right, you're looking at something that's 3 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters, up to some of them are 4 millimeters. So that's why there's anywhere from 490 to 510 beads per necklace. So the average is about 500 beads per necklace. So think about that, actually stringing 500 of these in one setting. Even our best stringers, I mean, the people, and these stringers, a lot of these people have been with me for 30 years. Yeah. So, we go way, way back. I will put my team up against anybody. These are very, very time consuming, very, very hard to do. They can do about 2 a day. Now, that's not cutting the beads. That's not drilling the beads. Think about this. Think about taking a 3.5 millimeter round bead after you've actually cut the bead, and then faceting that on top of it. And that's all done by hand. That's all done by hand.
Unreal.
There's no machine that we have that will actually do that. So all of that, so everything is just literally done with like tweezers. It's incredible that they do it. But it takes, even our best stringers, they could string about 2 a day. So we had to, for this project, this was months, okay? Cutting the beads was years in the process of actually just cutting the rough, cutting the beads. And how we did these beads and we cut the beads is anytime that our lapidaries had any downtime, they had a bucket of the different materials of the smaller pieces, and when they had downtime, they would cut the beads. So if you really looked at the reality of how much time goes into actually making one of these, the price that we're selling it for is minuscule.
Oh.
To what it really probably should be.
We did one other version, not like this in a multi-stone. It was like, I want to say $199 or $249, customer pick,
Right.
#1 favorite. And even then, back then, you're like, Jay, he told me, I said, one of my all-time favorites. It truly is, I own it. And Jay said, Lynn, I'm going to try to do a version of this, and I call it like hand crocheting of natural gemstones, because that's really in essence what it is, as a today's special. And this was years ago. It's here. So when I say a rare opportunity, we'll never, ever repeat this, correct, Jay? I mean, unless it's another 10 years out. But I don't know.
No, I'll never do this again. So this is definitely, okay, now, am I gonna do more woven designs? Of course. I've got some really cool stuff coming up between now and the end of the year, okay? But this is the one and only Today Special that we'll ever do in this. This is the absolute best value. And these materials, okay, were hand-selected by me. A lot of thought went into exactly what we were going to use on this. So again, we've got the natural lapis, which this is the AAA grade material from Afghanistan. You know the rarity of that. You're even going to find it even more rare, to tell you the truth. I'm going to confess right now, okay? I'm working on a project for December, and I'm actually working on December's TS and February's TS. And we're not the lapis that you're gonna see next year, that will still have some cabs and everything, but if you want any neckwear, it's all gonna be denim lapis. That's the only thing we can do.
You've been telling us.
I've been telling you this is coming, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no, they're just, to get this grade of material is just is non-existent. People that do have it, the price on it is just through the roof. But the thing is, it's something that nobody can get any more of. I never thought I'd ever see the day when you couldn't really get the high-grade lapis. But that day has come.
It's here.
Yeah, we probably ought to show these guys. That's not really the best light to show them at.
And it's 18.5 inches in length, and you have a full 2 3/4 inch extender that obviously Jay typically does with that little, again, that shepherd's hook that we love. That's so easy to do, so easy to put on. Okay, here's the other thing about this necklace. It conforms to your neckline. And in the collarbone area, it's always a little bit difficult when you have something that lays flat. The way that this is made, all hand done, it never flips on you. And this is, again, the lapis, and it is on fire right now. People are absolutely listening with thousands that have already been selected. Here's the thing. If you're just tuning into HSN, you have an opportunity to get this home today at under $30 with FlexPay, okay? You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. This will never be repeated. It is one of the most magical, beautiful pieces. You know, a lot of Jay's designs, and I've been collecting Jay's pieces going on, 29 years now that Jay has been with us here at HSN. And I've heard the stories through so many, like the lapis story, a million different stones that are no longer available. But to me, and they're very highly collectible and they're beautiful, but this is not only collectible, it is a magical piece. I mean, I feel like a princess when I'm wearing this. And this is one of those signature pieces that in the lapis, I'm a denim girl, I'm gonna switch out, but whichever one you choose. I mean, I could just show you this to give you an example. Look at this. I will start with the lapis, but I want to just put this orange coral. This is all natural. I mean, when I said it's like electric, look at this color. It is really, truly magnificent. And when I show you what it comes from, again, going back anywhere from 400 to over 500 beads, correct?
490 to 510. So the average is about 500 beads per necklace.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
It really, it absolutely is. Okay, we're super busy. And dresses are beautiful model. And dresses started off with the turquoise, which absolutely popped. Now she put on, I want to say our most limited at this point. And I don't think we're able to bring in as many of this orange coral. That's electric, Jay.
And this is, even the material, if you think about this is the Indonesian orange coral. This is a natural branch coral. This was harvested, the material was harvested pre-1985.
Wow.
And so they actually gathered this after after 1985, they actually outlawed they closed all of the coral areas where they were actually harvesting the coral from. And so then what they did is they started growing coral. So, but the coral that they grow now in Indonesia is more decorative. Those really, we ought to show that's kind of washed out, guys.
There
you go. If you look at this and look how, number one, the vibrancy, and here again, this is a natural orange branch coral from Indonesia. This is material that we put back, we saved. I bought this rough material from a private collection. It was an older gentleman and his wife that I've known for years and years. They were one of my, not my only, but one of my main resources for natural coral rough material. When they we're in the same position that a lot of us find ourselves in my industry, where our children have no interest in taking over what we do and what we love. And so they were a very elderly couple. They finally decided, look, we want to get out of we're going to sell our business. And they gave us the first option to buy the coral rough. And so that being said, I bought everything that I could get. I got all the red and I got all the orange Indonesian coral that I could get from that. This is actually more of the red side, but this is branch coral. This is what this is cut
That's
out
wild.
of.
Can you imagine?
And you cling it together. This is the reason that this material, the coral, not all corals will facet. Okay, for something to take a facet, it really has to be really kind of hard. That's one of the key things when you facet anything. Because when you facet something, you finished it, right? Once it's faceted, if it doesn't sparkle and sheen and glow, it's not going to sparkle, and there is nothing you can do about it. It's just done. It's gone. The only thing is, if it was like a bead like this, if it didn't facet, if it didn't have that sparkle, if it didn't have that glow, that's it. I mean, you would not. You just basically, have to bin it. I mean, it wouldn't be worth anything. So that is so unique and so special about this. And here again, this is a natural. Orange coral from Indonesia, branch coral. That's not even, you can't even buy it anymore. I mean, the rough, like I said, they quit harvesting it in 1985.
Okay, pink tourmaline, it's been our most popular, could end up selling out this afternoon. I'm gonna get some of that rough too.
Okay, so this, I knew this was gonna be on fire. Okay, there's not a single material that we used in this project that I don't believe in, that I don't truly love. This is a brand new material. When I say brand new, we discovered this 2 years ago. It came from a good friend of ours in Madagascar. This is one of the cleanest, most unique tourmalines that I'm telling you, I've been doing this for over 40 years, right? Going on, I hate to admit this, but going on almost 50. Coming
That's
up.
your age.
No,
that's impossible.
No. I started my business. I'll be 68 this year, and I started my business when I was 20. So I've been doing this for 48 years. It's hard to believe, but in 48 years of tromping the planet Earth, and this, beyond a doubt, this is not only the nicest tourmaline, pink tourmaline I've ever seen in my entire life. And to tell you the truth, if I didn't tell you that was pink tourmaline, you would swear it was pink sapphire.
100%. 100%. You're going to see it on Dressa right now. It is, yeah, we think it was pink. And the most saturated, like finest quality. And if it was, it'd be thousands and thousands of dollars, honestly.
If you look at this,
so beautiful.
Look how clean it is. Look how everyone, like Andressa, every single one that she's worn, right? So she's worn the orange coral when she put out on the turquoise. Now she's wearing the pink sapphire. Do you see that it's not like complex to wear it? It's almost like you have, it's almost like a ribbon. It's not, like it just feels like a silk ribbon around your neckline. It is not. It's so comfortable to wear. They lay so nice, but that's because how they're made. I will tell you an interesting story on this material. And I don't want to sound prejudiced. Okay, this was the most limited that we couldn't really do a lot of them. This was a material that I got 2 years ago, so we had to actually cut all of these beads for this project. the rest of the beads, the lapis, the orange coral, and the turquoise, we've been cutting for over a 3-year period.
I
So
know
we
that.
actually had the beads cut. All we had to do was facet. We had to drill them, but mainly with stringing them. With this material, we actually had to cut the beads, facet the beads, drill the beads, and so that they could actually make it. So this is one of these projects that, as a Today Special, are you going to see woven designs? Yes. As a Today Special, I'll never, ever, ever do this again. So this will be the one and only time that you're going to get to experience a woven Today Special from me. I mean it.
Please don't miss out. Honestly, don't. Because it is the most magical piece. If it looks beautiful on your TV or wherever you're watching us on screen, it is 1,000,000 times more beautiful when you get it home and open up that box and put it around your neck. I mean, I truly, truly mean that. And we are very, very busy. As I mentioned, the orange coral, pink tourmaline will definitely be an early sellout. We brought in a little bit more of our signature stones, which of course is the turquoise, which we're gonna get ready to talk about, and that gorgeous lapis. I do wanna mention the earrings and the matching stretch bracelets. They're almost sold out already, and this is really only
we
the
did
full
we did one airing this morning. Adam and I had I guess two kicked off 2 airings, and they're very, very limited now. So
yeah, well over half gone, and this is only the 3rd presentation. So please inquire about the matching earrings and the matching. We never bring, obviously, as many. We're not able to matching pieces, but our best value of the day really helps you appreciate it too. An entire 18.5-inch necklace, hand faceted, natural stones, handcrafted, hand strung at under, I'm going to say $500 is unheard of. At $129.90, I mean, forget it. It's not going to happen. So when I say you're at the right place at the right time, congratulations to you. Okay, let's talk about the turquoise that we chose for this beautiful Today's Special, Jay.
okay, this material is Heavenly Well Lake. It's named after a monument that is in close proximity to where this is mined. This comes out of an open pit copper mine. I'm not going to say that I have an exclusive, because that would mean that I took all of the rough material completely and we didn't leave any rough, or there was no chance of any of the other rough being on the market. This turquoise was never commercially marketed. What do I mean by commercially marketed? That means that it never went to anybody's rock yard. It never went to any of the standard places that people go to buy rough. That never happened. We didn't buy what they call mine run. So as they were mining this, as they were bringing it out, we didn't take just anything, right? There was a lot of material that, to tell you the truth, just to be honest with you, was below our standards, and that it's material that I wouldn't use, or I'm not going to put into my designs. So we only took what we call mine select. So you're looking at the best of the material that came out of this. It has a nice blue color to it. It's a really incredible turquoise, especially for to be able to cut this many. Okay, you're looking at an average of 500 of these beads. These beads, I want you to really think about this. Okay, how do you cut a bead that small? Now, these are not machine cut. There's no machine. I wish there was. In fact, if anybody's got one, let me know, okay? Because where you take this and you take the material, throw it in one side, turn on the machine, it does its magic, and it starts spitting round beads out on the other side, especially round beads, in this case, polished. So what they have to do is these all start out as little cubes. If you can imagine this, little teeny sugar cubes, and then we round the edges off on that. Then think about drilling it. Think about how would you drill a bead that small? They put it in a little vise, and they have a diamond. It's like a diamond bit the size of a needle, and they drill each individual bead. So in this, to make one of these necklaces, they had to drill 500 of these beads. And that's not the ones that are faceted. It's even more work, because they have to take the bead that they have, they drill it, and then they have to go, and then they run, and then they facet it. And they have like They have like a wet lap diamond wheel that they actually do that on to fasten it. But here again, this is done by hand. It's not done by a machine. It's done by hand. It is kind of a machine, but it has to be hand operated.
Okay, Jay, we have a clock up on the screen. We are very, very busy. Your best way to get through is scan that QR scan or shop all J King on hsn.com. In this final, we want to give our love to the lapis because this is it. Like you said, going into, we'll never do this woven design. You're not going to, you'll see denim lapis, correct, in the upcoming years. Okay. You'll see a few pieces like this, but this is the best of the best. This is the finest quality.
Here's what I'm going to have. In lapis, I'm going to have cabochons. I'm down to the wire on material, guys. You're really, I've been saying it for a long time, and then it's going to come, what I'm seeing is already happening. When you see that, we have to work out way ahead. When I say things are made by hand, guys, that they're made from scratch, I'm not just saying that as a sales tool or anything like that. It's the reality of what we do. Yeah. And so we're already, writing shows. I'm already working on shows in 2025. That's how far we have to work out. So I know what materials I'm going to have and what materials I'm not going to have. And so this right here is such a fresh look. I mean, it's like, what do you think that people think that when they see this, they're not going to see this anywhere else? What are you going to think that they think you paid for this? Or where on earth would you get something like this? The funny actual reality of this, do you know the first woven design that we did last year, when the beginning of last year is when we first actually started weaving things and came up with it. When they brought the first, not this design, but the first woven design that they came into me and they said, Jay, this is something new that we're doing, and everybody was so excited. I was excited. Everybody was playing with it. It was the very first one that you were talking about, the multicolored one.
I love it.
Right.
It's one of my favorite pieces.
So we were playing with that, and I said, no. And they said, what? This is so, everybody was just going, are you kidding? And I said, we'll never be able to produce them. That will take, it's going to cost a fortune. We'll have to, the labor costs are going to be crazy. And they actually went out, they figured out how to do this and actually make it work. So
years in the making, not an easy task.
Well, here again, if I really, to be honest with you, you charge the time and labor that was involved in cutting the beads, you probably couldn't even come close to this price. So there's a lot of hidden costs in this that we really just ate.
Jay, in reality, even our original HSN price is $199. That's unheard of.
Well, $199 would be a fantastic,
of course,
unbelievable deal.
For any one of these. Okay, final few hundred in the pink tourmaline. You're gonna hear me keeping you updated on that throughout the hour. Here's the thing, everyone, 5 flex payments on everything, so you can break up your payments over the next 5 months. You don't have to pay off the $129 if you don't want to all at once. Why not spread it out over the next 5 months? Get this home for under $30. I promise you, you will not be, it's magical, it's beautiful, it glows in the dark. You can't say that about a lot.
And one of the things I want everybody to know, these materials were hand selected, but this is something that we could never, ever bring back.
2 minutes special, yes. Okay. And the same thing on the earrings and bracelet, correct, Jay?
We cannot bring them back. This will be the one time only. Well, we have other woven designs, of course, okay? Will you ever see a woven design this big for this kind of value? Absolutely not. So, and these will never, this is a one and done, this particular design.
Pink tourmaline already sold out in the earrings. The earrings are just about 2 3/8 of an inch in length. They're beautiful. They're feather lightweight. They have the sterling silver little shepherd's hook on those. They're $79.95. And then we also have the matching bracelets that are available, and they're $99.95. And they're all very, very, very limited, I have to tell you at this point. So if you were able to get the best value of the day, and if you can get, we don't always do suites, Jay, where you can get all matching pieces, same woven design, just like, how gorgeous that turquoise for under $80. And 5 flex payments. Over 1,000 of these have been gone. And Jared, what's the next one where we're most limited at this point? Because I know we're down to just a few hundred in each of these now available.
Did we sell out on
Pink tourmaline's gone.
tourmaline. So we have the lapis, the Heavenly Well Lake turquoise, and the Indonesian orange coral. Those are the 3 selections we still have.
Coral, I have 140 pair left. That's it.
What I love about this, though, I don't wear pierced earrings. I do wear clip-ons during Halloween sometimes. But from what I'm told, and because we do wear test everything, I mean, in the office,
you could sleep in
like
these.
when you go to my office and everybody, do you know, like, there's not a single design that you've ever seen on the MindFind show that hasn't been wear tested. Way before when we first even get into production, before we even start making things, we'll make the prototypes and then they'll be worn and we'll get comments. You know, like here's what a problem I had with it. So we always try to correct everything up front. One of the biggest comments, everybody, they love these because you can see them, but it's because they're woven. It's not like wearing lead weights on your earlobe. Okay, so this is something that, as you know, like if you're answering the phone, as you're working during the day, you're not taking your earrings off.
I would sleep in these.
Always have one. Yeah,
you could.
you know, they say they're very comfortable, that they wear really nice. It's just like wearing feathers on your ears.
Let's talk about the bracelet, because that's also now getting down to very last call in all choices: pink tourmaline, orange coral, beautiful turquoise, or your lapis. And the beauty is one size will fit most on here, Jay, because it's on that jeweler's stretch elastic. It's $99.95. You know, just like the today's special, there's a lot of individual beads making up. What's this, like a triple or quadruple row on here?
These are all woven the same thing from the same beads. Now, here's the fact, okay? As Lynn is demonstrating, right, these are stretch, right? So this isn't just elastic that like you go to your local store and say, oh yeah, I want some of that elastic stretch stuff, right? No. I mean, this is a special jeweler's elastic. It's made for projects just like this. That being said, it's wonderful when you're doing 8mm, 10mm beads, even 6mm beads you can get away with. When you are weaving with this jeweler's stretch elastic, this stuff is, I want you to think about how difficult do you think it is to be able to actually string something, actually weave it, string something that's stretchy, right? So it takes forever to do these. It really, truly is an art. And this stretch material that we use in this, this material is so strong, it's incredibly strong. So it's specially made. What I love with this is makes it where one size fits most. As we get older, which I are, right? And one of the things is, you know, you could have great designs, and trust me, my wife Sheila, I've made her all kinds of cool stuff throughout our life together. People give her things, she buys things. And I will tell you, one of the things is very hard. Oh, I wondered when they were going to show this. So that's my mom.
Oh, is she precious?
And I'm not going to tell her her age, but she had me when I'm going to be 68, and she had me when I was 20. Okay, my mom. Think about this. My mom, she drives everybody around. My mom has never in her life had a speeding ticket. Think about this. She's never had a speeding ticket. She makes everybody well aware of that. There's a reason for it, right? Where I went the other way, right? But that's my mom. She's a lovely lady, and that's my beautiful wife, Sheila. And happy Mother's Day to both of them today.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Oh, how special is that? Really, really special. And yeah, here, okay, quick update. 115, is that what you said, Jared? In the pink? 100, okay. So that tourmaline will be gone in this presentation as well. Under $20 with FlexPay to be able to get these home. Jay, I'm wearing a pair of pants. Look at this. I just discovered it.
Actually,
I have to show this.
You know what? If you wore all four.
Wait, you got to see these. I have these, my Anthony pants on. And like every color, I know I'm such an idiot, but I have to show this to you because I'm looking down. I'm like, oh my goodness, that print. Look, it's every color. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna give you the item number for my top and for the matching pant. But honestly, I was just sitting here and I was like, look at this.
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like urban camo.
Yeah, of course course you would say that. Of course you would say that. So that is all the information on the pants and the top that I'm wearing. Okay, our best value of the day. Here we go, everyone. Already over 550 gone. That means we are, and unfortunately, you know, as Jay was mentioning, some of this was years in the making to be able to facet and hands, you know, cut the stones and string the stones. We did not bring in like over 6,000 of any one of these. It was an impossibility. That's pretty much, you know, basically what we could do. So knowing that and knowing its best value, it'll never ever be repeated. This is one of the choices. That is the lapis. We have turquoise, we have pink tourmaline, or we have that beautiful orange coral, which is also like, they're electric. They're just, you will love them. They're, oh. One of my, I have to say, and I hate to say this for all the years we've been together, Jay, but this is really truly one of my favorite Today specials. Well, I'm not kidding.
You know, when I did this, it was one of those projects that I kind of regretted taking on after I took it on.
A little bit nightmare.
But I tell you, it is totally a labor of love.
You'll love
it is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like I said, this would be something that I could never, or I would never repeat on.
Won't be a repeat. A couple things I want to
work.
mention. We have mystery specials coming up when we get back from our commercial break. But right now, here is a wonderful quick buy special. Take a listen.
Hi everybody, I'm Colleen Lopez, and if you're like me, and if you like a big statement ring, you know I do, you have to see this ring, because it's kind of amazing. The one I'm wearing, there's actually 4 choices here, and it's really hard to pick, but check out this malachite. It is beyond. This gorgeous green that's genuine malachite. It has a crown of Brazilian crystal. It sparkles like crazy. So that's one of the choices. We also have, look at this labradorite. That's from Labrador, Canada. It's incredible. Love, so that is another choice. This is called Amazonite, and it takes you literally to the Amazon. It's like this beautiful, tranquil, like Amazon River blue. And then one more, this is called Ruby Zoisite. Has a little bit of green, it's like a watermelon. So juicy, has a little bit of green, a little bit of that pinky red. Stunner, the price is crazy good. If you like a big ring, that's the one.
Cheers to 30 years at HSN. I am delighted to be here. You've been watching me age for a lot of years. We're throwing a party for Signature Club A, HSN's longest running skincare and cosmetic line. Join the fun all month long on HSN.
Be the first to know when your favorite brands and celebrities will be on HSN. Submit your email for when to watch directly at the bottom of an hsn.com product page. You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN.
Well, happy Mother's Day, all our beautiful mothers out there. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy. The fabulous Jay King is here with an amazing Today's Special and some surprises. I have a little treasure box over here, Jay, so I'm going to open it up. This is a 1-minute special. We're going to talk about some of the finest rhodonite in the world. Look at the color of this rhodonite, all natural. This was originally $426. It's 50% off. I want to say fewer than 50, so good luck to you. The best price we've ever offered and available with FlexPay. I mean, this is gallery. It is absolutely stunning.
Okay, this is not only gallery, this is beyond gallery, right? This is something that a design that I would design that my wife would wear. And trust me, my wife, after being married to me for a long, long time, and even before she was married to me, well, she has very unique taste. I do find that the things that that she wears are very unique, very, very special. This was actually made for the gallery. I don't know if we could show yours close up. That here, this material. Okay, this is Baroque rose rhodonite. This material is for all the rhodonites. And here again, I've been doing this now for 48 years that I've actually been in business and traveling the world. And I have seen a lot of rhodonites in my lifetime, right? A lot of them. nothing compares to this.
Nothing. Good luck.
And this grade of rhodonite, and this comes out of Madagascar, but the overall design on this, even our original design is a fraction of what you would have to pay for that in a gallery. So it really is something truly special, truly unique, and that is a ridiculous,
And it's
ridiculous
just about
price.
gone. So we're going to move on to a brand new launch, and we're going to talk, 9 years you're celebrating, Jay?
It'll be, it's 20, 20, I thought it was 28.
Okay, 20.
28.
They all run together at this point.
I thought it was 28.
In October? Or
In
is
October, but it might be
It might be 29.
I think it's 29.
I do
It is,
too.
you're correct.
Yeah.
It is 29. It's in October 29.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I do it by my birthday and how old I would be. We've been doing this for a long time, and it's amazing that we've had such a following over the years, and we greatly appreciate that, of course.
And turquoise has been our signature, right, Jay? Which brings us on to this.
Here's the thing for people who haven't shopped with us, really don't know what we do. We have an extremely niche business. One of the things that we specialize in is turquoise. I am not personally aware, I'm personally not aware of anybody that has the different types of turquoise that we have in workable quantities. Now, that being said, a lot of the turquoises that we even have in our private collection, a lot of them now are selling out. And of course, we always try to replace with something new and different, but when they're sold out, they're gone. This is a turquoise that's in our private collection. I had an exclusive on this mine for over 3.5 years. This is a mine in Sonora. The mine is technically still open. Technically, it's open, but there's no material coming out, and there hasn't been material coming out for several years. The material that you're looking at here is, I had an exclusive on this for 3.5 years. So for 3.5 years, we didn't want anybody else in the industry to know that this mine even existed. So what did we do? We bought the rough. Every month they would bring the rough up, and we would purchase the rough. So every month we were buying it, we were stockpiling it, and kept putting it back, putting it back, putting it back. Finally, after 3.5 years, they came to me and they said, Jay, look, you can't give you the exclusive anymore if you're not going to take it all. You got to take all of it, which means good, bad, and ugly. I said, I don't want that, right? We just want this. We only want the high-grade material. I said, okay, I'll tell you what. We'll drop our exclusive. You can sell it to anybody you want. We'll pay you more, but we want this grade of turquoise. So what you're looking at here is some of the finest grade of turquoise that ever came out of the deposit. That being said, what makes this material so unique is there's two features on it. All the different colors, it goes from like a kind of a tealy blue all the way up to a Sleeping Beauty Robin's Egg clear blue. The one thing that it features, though, for a lot of the material, it actually has the property of what we call watermark. So watermark is where it has little white specks or spots in it. That is something that is very, very rare, and very few turquoise deposits actually have that property. It's one of the things that's kind of a signature for this. Also, it has this beautiful kind of brown, rust brown caramel type matrix running through it. It's very, very unique, very different. This material is really not the kind of material that you would normally cut beads out of. But what you're looking at here is the exception to that rule. This is something that normally we would never cut beads or make a necklace out of. These were all natural nuggets. They were smaller nuggets. They were also the larger flats or the nugget flats. These are all natural, okay? Only thing that we've done to this material is actually taken it and shaped it, polished it, right? We haven't really, we've done very little cutting on this. So what you're looking at is natural flats, nuggets, and you're looking at the natural oval nuggets, round nuggets, but all we did is we do what they call edge grinding. And what edge grinding is where we take a wet diamond lap wheel and we grind off all the rough edges because you don't want it to snag or be uncomfortable, and then left it as natural as possible. And this is something that I truly love. These are the kind of designs that I started out initially with, and it's always something that I have to tell you that everyone. If you're a turquoise collector, it's a great material to collect. The Sonoran material, again, it's not something that's out there. I won't say that you'll never ever see it again, but I don't know anybody that's really sitting on a lot of material. As far as I know, we have the most material still of this particular turquoise rough, but it's not something that you'll actually get to see out there on the market. What I love in the design, though, we kind of left it as natural as possible. Yeah. And I just glanced at this price.
Yeah, it's $40 off.
Okay.
This is the launch.
Okay.
$30 off.
Well,
sorry.
Even for us, that's so crazy because I was thinking, my gosh, that seems awful expensive, and it is. I mean, this is something that we're launching right now.
Yeah.
You're getting to see this for the very first time.
And the HSN price will be $139 if any of these remain, but it's very, very popular. $22 with FlexPay, and we'll ship it right out to you. And this is one of the new launches that we are going to be offering: the matching cuff bracelet, the matching ring, and we have the matching earrings. Not as many, actually very limited on the necklace too, only a couple hundred of those we were able to bring in. It's 18 inches in length and standard to most of J. King necklaces. You have a full 2 3/4 inch extender in the back, so you can adjust it to whatever neckline that you're wearing, but very, very, very popular. We're gonna talk about the matching pieces going back with our Sonoran. It's Mexico, right?
Yes, Sonoran, Mexico.
Yes. Alrighty, we have under the same item number, we have the cuff bracelet, which is available at $199.95, and it's a fully adjustable cuff bracelet. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then we also have the matching ring in sizes 5 through size 12, and that's $79. Wow. All that silver in both of these and 95 cents, and FlexPay available in both. And I want to see under the same item numbers the earrings. And the earrings, I have 80 pair. That's $109.95 for the matching drop earrings. They're just about 1.5 inches in length. I love that little organic shape too. And they're same thing, Jay, right? Beautifully smooth, polished, all natural.
Okay, this is all natural, but here's the thing I want for you to pay attention to, or to make you aware of. If you saw the cuff, if you see the cuff, look at the earrings. If you look at the ring, they're all individually handcrafted. So those are all what we call free-form cabs. So that's cut from the natural material, but they're shaped, they're free-form. So when they're free-form like that, the only way that you could make that design is if you have what we have, which is silversmiths, right? These are all made from scratch from sterling silver sheet material that we have made to our specifications. So even the silver sheet material that in any of our designs is custom made. It's custom made to our specifications. We give that to our silversmiths, the turquoise to our lapidaries. If you can see, every one of those cabs, everything there is a freeform. They're all hand cut. So they're cut to yield. Every bracelet, every pair of earrings, every ring is individually handcrafted from scratch. And I mean handcrafted, handmade. Every one of them, because it's like that and they're cut from the natural material, they're all truly one-of-a-kind designs. Are they the same kind of shape, the same kind of look? Yes, but they're all unique in their own right. There will be no two of these that can be identical.
And that's what
the same thing with the necklace. The necklace, there's no two of those because they're cut from the natural materials. We do the best that we can do, and I think we do a wonderful job. Mm-hmm. But you can see here, just as we've bopped from the different cuffs that we've done, everyone has a kind of a different signature, a different look to it, and that's because the nature of the natural raw materials, in this case, the Sonoran turquoise.
Okay, extremely popular, especially the necklace. If you want that necklace at the event price today at $109, that's $30 savings. That's also everything 5 monthly flex payments. But we do have an update, our mystery item, no surprise, completely sold out.
I have to tell you, if that didn't sell out, I would have been so disappointed.
Wait a minute, you ready for another sellout?
Because I have to tell you,
I have another
price
one.
on that should have been 5 times that.
I'm
and
going
that,
back into
that
the
might
box,
have been
Jay.
close.
I'm going back into the mystery box. Okay. You ready for
I
this,
like
everyone?
the box idea. Oh, okay.
We were talking about colors or sapphire.
These are natural sapphires.
All natural sapphire. Wait, we're gonna get a kick of this. It was $256. It's $128.99. 25 lucky people are gonna be able to own this gorgeous piece. But Jay, 1 minute or sell out. Silly value.
I'm going to tell you, this is, I'll tell you the story on this. I didn't even know that we had any of these left. Okay, this is my sapphire project. I pulled this material out of my personal stash. This is material, okay, so the yellow sapphire that you have on this, or yellow or gold sapphire, that comes from Tanzania. That was all material that I put back that I wasn't going to sell to anybody. The pink sapphire comes from Mozambique, same thing. This was a really high-grade pink material that I had put back for a separate project down the road. I never was really interested in release it, and then I had the blue Malawi material. And all of these materials I bought direct from the miners. They're all really high grade. Now, let me tell you something. Most sapphires, this is the one and only sapphire necklace that you've ever seen from me, ever. And that's a big statement. That it's just polished sapphires, that it's not faceted.
And it's 50% off. It's
These
silly.
are all natural, but they're hand polished, every one of those. And the only reason you can do that is because of the grade of the materials.
And they are a customer pick at the original HSN price. All right, we'll keep you updated, let you know when that is completely 100% sold out. It is item number 825811. Okay, we have a brand new launch, a new Mind Find, Jay. We look forward to that, and Jay, in 29 years that you've been with us, I mean, this is what I know your mission's always about, where you get most excited, and collectors like myself get most excited, is getting to learn about something new. And I love this pink shade.
Oh,
it's like a ballet pink.
Yeah, it's a cameo mauve. I didn't name that. That's actually the people that mined this. This is the name that they had for it. This is one of the more unique raw materials that I've had the pleasure of discovering over the last couple of years. This material
Looks like pink opal.
I mean, you know, like people a lot of times they'll send me photos, or they'll send me pictures of something that they bought, and they'll ask me the question that they want to know: is this real? Right? Is this real? And usually what I say, you know, well, I have to really be able to see it, handle it, or see the rough material to tell you if it's real. If I got it, I could tell you. But I said the one thing is, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true, right?
Yeah.
They've done something. This is a natural material, and which is really unusual. This is the one and only time in my career that, and when I sent this to GIA, when I sent it to GIA, I thought it was going to come back as opal, as pink opal.
It looks like it.
That's what I thought from the location that this comes out of. I thought it's got to be some form of opal. It actually came back as a talc, which is talc in most cases, to tell you the truth, is a very soft material that it's not known to be really hard. So it doesn't take a polish, doesn't have any luster, and doesn't have any color. So this violates everything. So this is something that is so unique in its own right and so different. It's all natural, but it is the GIA's certificate. It is a natural form of talc. So this would, to me, this would be a gym grade talc. I mean, this is something that is a rarity. It's unusual. You would never see a talc material, number one, that has this color, but that has the luster. Do you see the polish, the shine that it takes? The only reason that anything will polish is because due to hardness, right? This material is hard enough that it will take a beautiful, beautiful gleaming glow. It's a new, fresh design, something that I did. I did the earrings kind of more contemporary to go back with it. Very contemporary, fresh look. If you see how it lays, perfect blush color. And again, you're getting something that no one, I guarantee you, nobody has this material. I've never, ever in my life even seen it in the raw material, much less in anything that anybody's ever designed or finished with.
We didn't bring in many of these, so.
There wasn't a lot of the material, okay? It was a very, very small load, and we didn't have a lot of the material
So
even to
that
work
color.
with.
That's so
Isn't
cool.
that beautiful?
That's beautiful. 076238, that is the world launch. Okay, update. Our multicolored sapphire necklace, that was one of our mystery deals, sold out. You know what I'm gonna do?
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go back into the box. I'm going back in. Let's go. Let's do it again.
I don't like this box thing.
Right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, red chalcedony.
Okay.
Not only this beautiful gallery edition pendant, but also the matching necklace. And yes, another 50% off savings. It was originally $209. It's $104.99. And of course, everything on the day, 5 flex payments, 1 minute special, or sell out here, Jay.
Okay, so again, this is a gallery design. These are surprises, guys.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Jay doesn't know anything about this.
honestly,
He's
I
like,
didn't,
"What's the
I didn't
box?"
know this was coming. The only reason that I can tell you what this is because I are the manufacturer and the designer. So this is a red chalcedony. This comes out of the Congo. It's Congolese material. This is some of the world's finest red. This is all natural. This looks like something that a lot of the chalcedonies, to tell you the truth, a lot of them, although chalcedonies come in every color of the rainbow naturally, but the majority of chalcedonies that you see are all color enhanced or color treated in one way or another. These are all natural materials. That's only thing I work with. I don't use any enhanced chalcedony materials. Everything that we have is natural. Look at the fire on this.
It's amazing.
Isn't it amazing? It actually looks like it's glowing. It is a super high quality. And what's great is the pendant and necklace come independently, so you get them as a set, but you can wear them independently. So there's a lot of different ways that you can utilize that design.
I have fewer than 30, so good luck, 842-447. I do want to mention our best value of the day, which has been flying out the door. It'll be a full presentation of our best value of the day is coming up in 10 minutes. I'm just wearing one of the wonderful versions for you, and of course in the finest quality. You don't see lapis like this, faceted, all hand strung, all hand cut, all handmade, years in the making, never will be repeated. $129.98. The other choices are the most beautiful turquoise, the most incredible lit within glowing orange coral, or almost spoken for natural pink tourmaline. So full presentation coming up in 10 minutes. But listen, we have something for everyone. We have another brand new launch that we're going to be highlighting, and we were just talking about Sonoran turquoise. Well, this is the necklace and a gallery edition pendant, and we have the matching gallery edition earrings to go along with it. So the earrings are available at $169.95. The necklace and pendant is $229.95. And loving the 5 flex payments, so you can break up your payments over the next 5 months. We're gonna get these pieces right out to you, and as always shop with confidence. You always have a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you purchase. But this is a real, true gallery piece.
Oh, these, of course, I can't take credit for this. This is one of my designers who is a gallery designer. Of course, they design for us, but they still make one-of-a-kind designs that they sell for incredible money in the galleries in the area that we have. This is a perfect example of what I was talking about. So before we saw my design, which is more of an ethnic type look, right? More of a naturals out of this material, Sonoran material. If you look at this, look at the quality of this material, and here again, as we show these, right? If we show you the different ones that we have on the set, you'll see that each one is a one-of-a-kind design. This is that Sonoran material. This is some of the really high-grade material that we had in the Sonoran turquoise. If you can see kind of those little white spots in that, okay, that's not a flaw. That's what they call watermark. Okay, watermark is one of the things, when you see watermark, very, very few turquoises. This is the rarity of this. Very few turquoise deposits actually have this property. And the watermark is actually where, when it was forming, had little water vapors. So it kind of bloomed, or the way that it was formed is where it's got those white marks throughout it. This is something that a lot of the designers desire and look for. It's a really high end, it is extremely rare, and it even makes the turquoise even more collectible. And you can see there in some of, especially the bigger stones, see on the top stone there, where it has that watermark. When you go out and you go to the galleries, and I'm talking in the Southwest, you go to Sedona, Scottsdale, to Taos, to Santa Fe, and you go into these really high-end galleries, and you see a lot of the jewelry that's in gold that I'm talking like a cuff bracelet that might be $20,000, $30,000. And if you see the turquoise, and they'll have turquoise inlay, a lot of it will have that watermark. And that's one of the things that they look for. It's really very, very unusual, extremely really rare feature, and it's not in every turquoise mine. Very few. This is Sonoran material. I've got a little of the Kingman material that actually has watermark also, but there wasn't a lot of it available, and there was material that I got out of Chile that actually has, I've got a very small quantity that has watermark. The Sonoran material had this as a property. It was one of the things that really attracted me to it, and that's why we bought all the high-end material. We had the exclusive on this for 3.5 years. If you look at this design, I want you to think about that. Again, these are one-of-a-kind designs. They're all done by us, created by us. You can't buy this anywhere else. These are all done by hand, from scratch, from the raw materials. And in this case, you cannot make this. You have literally a silversmith and a lapidaries combined, that this is truly wearable art. It's a really very unique look, and it's very, this is the kind of look that you would see in really high-end galleries.
Oh, absolutely, but not anywhere near these prices, I can assure you that. Item number 076215, brand new today. And another quick update, our mystery red chalcedony did sell out. You know what that means? I'm going back in. I'm going back into the box.
Well, I didn't even know anything about the box.
I'm going back
so you're going back in. I don't even know what you've got in the box.
I'm going back. I don't even know.
Okay.
I gotta be honest, it's a mystery to me. Okay, I know it's
nothing like having a mystery and a mystery, so it's a mystery box. So, okay, that is nephrite.
Okay, all right. My goodness.
No, it's chrome diopside.
Chrome diopside. 50% off.
This is Tanzanian chrome diopside.
Whoa.
I didn't even know. We had a necklace that this went with, so there must be just a few of these left or something, because
well, they look like emeralds, I gotta be honest.
It looks like, well, you know what they call it, chrome diopside, the material that comes out of Russia, they call it Russian emerald, right? Because it looks like emerald. This material, I've gotten it out of the material out of Siberia, which you've seen in the past. I don't have any more of that material. Then there was a material in Madagascar, all completely gone. This is a material that we recently got. When I say recent, for me is 2 years ago. Okay, it's recent. So in this material, this is a material, natural material that came out of Tanzania, of all places.
About that, and just over a little inch, or a little bit over an inch. And again, even at this value, it is all hand cut, all handmade. 50 lucky people will be able to own these. It's on its way to selling out. I love our little mystery box.
Well, I didn't know that we were doing that.
We're going to do it in the next hour, too.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Well, you know, that's something. Adam didn't do that.
Oh. Well, I'm sure I don't know. I can't comment on that because I didn't even know about it. So, all right, I do know. I love, this is another brand new launch. People are asking about this ring.
Alicia.
And look at these cool earrings to go back with it. It's a ring. We have sizes 5 through 12. It's $149.95, 5 flex payments under $30 with flex pay, and then the rectangular cool modern sterling silver earrings. Those are available at $129.95. And this is that special inlay work.
Okay, so this is new and fresh. Both of these designs, the earrings and the ring, contain, well, number one, extremely contemporary, right? They're all individually handcrafted, hand done, but they also have 2 rare materials. So you've got, in the ring, you have some of the last Alicia turquoise, the same thing in the earrings. And when I say last of the last, if you're enthralled with this. We have a necklace coming up sometime, I think during this presentation, I'm not
Yes.
sure, I don't want to misspeak, which will be the one and only time that you'll ever be able to buy this material. Once that necklace sells out, I'd never be able to cut another necklace out of it. This material, though, if you're a turquoise collector and you like to have the different, unique, individual turquoises, this is something you might really want to consider. And if you look at these earrings, I want everybody to kind of see how they did this, right?
How did even the inside? They
Okay,
inlaid.
inside and outside. Okay, so what you're not seeing, this is inside, so it's inside and outside. So the inlay is not only on the outside of this, so they made the sterling silver setting that's all created by hand, and then they hand inlaid this in this very, very special, and this material that you're looking at here is some of the last remaining Alicia turquoise that I have in my private collection. So it was the finest of the quality. It's got like a beautiful, kind of almost like a tealy blue or almost like an emerald green. But if you look at how these are made, and you look at the quality of the craftsmanship and actually how they did this overall design, it is unbelievable, totally gallery. I mean, totally high end.
Oh, this one, brand new.